Okay, so in this video, I just want to run through some of my top tips that I feel like I could not end without speaking about. The first things first is I speak to AI like it's human. One of the things, if you're a typer, that's fine. I'm a talker more than I'm a typer. And so I use my microphone on my computer all the time to speak to it, right? And I find that doing that allows me to really get the outputs that I want. When it comes to AI, the outputs you get is really based on the inputs you give, right? And so I find that speaking to it allows me to get what I'm looking for. So if you've been finding that you're not getting back, even if it's you creating content, you're like, oh, this sounds robotic. It doesn't sound like me. I don't know what's going on. This is one of the things you can do that may help. Okay. Number two, I give it examples and inspiration often. So you notice as you were going through the training, I showed you in my Claude how I would upload examples, I would upload inspiration. I find that when you do that, it allows the AI to learn you more and more and more, which in return will get you better outputs. Okay. Number three is I try to create images that mimic my real life. And so, like I said in the beginning, when we spoke about your vibe and, your visuals, for me, I'm a city girl. I drink something hot in the morning. If I'm going to go on a vacation, Trinidad is the first place I want to go. Right. So, because that's my personality, if you see me on a day to day, I love my face, my makeup. I love my wigs. If you look at my page, you'll notice that even when I introduced my AI twin, I was actually wearing my curly wig at that time. So even my real time B roll, I had on the same wig, right? And so these are just some of the things that help me. Number four, I add my own B roll videos in. You don't have to do this. You can go fully AI twin and be just fine. As a matter of fact, there are so many influencer pages that's completely AI and they have a whole, brand. They get brand deals, all of that. Okay. There's people who's doing AI videos to sell with Amazon or Timu, I think is the name of the site, right? And so you can go full on AI twin. I'm just telling you what I do, right? So I add in my own B-roll videos because that just helps me. Remember in the beginning when we spoke about mindset, you got to be honest with where you're at. Everybody got something about them. When I first started, what I thought about was, would people think I'm fake? Because I already have a brand. I'm already known as a coach to my audience, right? And I've already been on stages and, all over the internet. And so I'm like, is this going to make my brand look crazy? Right. So I dealt with some of that. And these are the things that helped me get over it. Because if you're not going to step into where the digital landscape is, you will be left behind. And I didn't want to be left behind. Right. And so I added my own B roll. And then lastly, I try to always be on brand visually. And even in my coaching brand, I used to do the same thing. So my brand over there was like a rich navy blue. And I always wore navy blue. My accent wall in my office is navy blue. Matter of fact, my whole entire office is navy blue and gold because that was my color, right? And I do the same thing now because I'm using the emerald green. I try to wear greens, blacks, or grays, right? Because when I put on my filter, it blends right into my emerald green. It looks rich and it keeps my brand looking cohesive the way I, want it to look and to give off the vibe that I want people to feel when they come on my page. Okay. So these are the things that I do that helps me. I really hope that it helps you. I want to talk to you a little bit about the 3-step system to automate and scale your digital product sales, because now that you have your AI twin, what's next, right? Now that you have this AI twin, how do you now really start using it to earn passive income, to start getting sales? Because I know that ultimately that is what you want. So I want to share with you my 3-step system and give you a special offer. And so let's jump in. And it's really simple. This is the 3-step system to selling digital products on autopilot. Step one, you need a digital product. Okay. You probably have one already because literally you're either creating and or reselling a high converting product. So you can either create your own product. If you are someone who wants to create your product, you would definitely want our Sellable in 7 product, which shows you how to create your own product using AI in 7 days or less. Okay. Now, but you need a product. Most people have a product. That's step one. Step two, you need your content strategy. So you want to be posting daily on IG to attract buyers. And what I teach in my signature course, the Silent Success Bootcamp, is how to use low maintenance content to do that. What is low maintenance content? It's exactly what we created today. Content that will help you put a lot out without having to do a lot of work. So that's using B-roll, that's using faceless content, that's using your AI twin, right? So this is low maintenance content. If everything you have to do is talking heads or standing in front of a whiteboard or long YouTube videos, while I love all of that, that takes more time, that takes more energy. We're about getting to the results in less time and with less energy. And that's what low maintenance content is. So now that you have your AI twin, literally you need to get those 5 images that you were able to create in this training. You want to turn those 5 images into different videos. For example, when I showed you Asia's video, we took one image and we created 2 videos, one with her typing and one with her waving. For you to get 30 videos, all you need is to create 4 videos. 5 videos from your 5 images. Okay, so that's what's going to get you a month worth of videos that you can use. I personally started with only 5 videos and recycling them for at least, I want to say, 4 weeks before I started creating new videos, right? So this is what I mean when I say low maintenance. You put this content out so you could attract buyers for your digital product. And then step 3 is your automated sales funnel. So when somebody, if you look at my page, you see it happen almost every day. I put out an image, tell them to comment a keyword, and that is all I do. My funnel now takes them through a series of messages to further qualify them. And this is the exact system that I teach in the Silent Success Bootcamp. I teach you, not only do I teach you how to sell the product that you have already, but I teach you how to create content that converts, as well as how to set up your funnels to get people to buy. How do you qualify people in the DMs without lifting a single finger? Okay. And so what I want to do is I want to offer you a special offer to my step-by-step passive income system, the Silent Success Bootcamp, which teaches you how to earn $50 or more every single day selling digital products, even if you're starting from scratch. Again, it will show you, how to sell your product. So we don't show you really how to create the product here, but we teach you how to sell the product by creating content and setting up your automated funnels. But if you're someone who wants to create a product, then you'll want to reach out to me or visit my Instagram and check out Sellable in 7. The offer that I have for you today is as a thank you for going through this training, as a thank you for saying yes to yourself, as a thank you and wanting to push you even further. I'm going to offer you $100 off on Silent Success Bootcamp. All you have to do is use the keyword VIP 50. All right, VIP 50. Click the button below, and it will take you right over to the link for you to get yourself signed up in Silent Success Bootcamp. Okay, I want to thank you so much for taking this training. I want to thank you so much for trusting me. I want to thank you so much for saying yes to yourself and creating your AI twin, because you have just changed the game for your content strategy. I'll see you soon.